Indian immigrants, the first batch of Indians to be deported by the new Donald Trump administration, have led to major disruptions in Parliament. The visuals that came in of the US military aircraft a day before carrying the deportees generated a lot of shock and outrage among the leaders of the opposition. And a video that shows that how the occupants were handcuffed, their legs that were shackled, it were chained, and many of them claiming that they were restrained throughout the flight. But before we get to the political part of it, of course, many of them have also been joining us to narrate their ordeal, especially when it comes to what happened with them once they boarded the military aircraft.
मैं इधर से यूके गया था पहले।
कितने समय पहले?
मैं 2.5 साल पहले गया था। तो उधर से फिर मैं यूरोप गया। यूरोप से फिर मैं डोंकी रास्ते एजेंट से तो मेरी बाई एयर की फ्लाइट बात हुई थी, बाई एयर भेजूँगा, तो पर मैं डोंकी रास्ते उसने डाल दिया मेरे को। मेरा इधर से लेके अमेरिका तक 40+ लग गया है। सफ़र तो इतना कोई अच्छा सफ़र नहीं था, जंगलों के रास्ते जाना पड़ा मेरे को, बहुत मुश्किल दिक्कत परेशानी बहुत।
यही कहूँगा कि ये जो इनके साथ जो तशद्दुद हुआ है, ये बहुत मंदभागी घटना है। ह्यूमन राइट्स से चीज़ ਨੂੰ लॉ नहीं करते कि तुम बिना कसूर तो किसी को जो है ना इतना टॉर्चर करो, उसको हथकड़ी लगा के लाओ। दूसरा, हर बंदा अपने आप को आगे लाना चाहता है, लाकर अपने आप परिवार को सेटल करना चाहता है कि मेरा परिवार अच्छी तरह सेटल हो जाए। परंतु फिर भी मैं लास्ट में यही कहूँगा कि ये बच्चे अगर इतना पैसा लगा के यही काम करें तो बहुत बढ़िया है। इतना पैसा अगर आप बैंक में भी डाल देते हो तो आपको बड़े आराम से रोटी मिल जाती है।
Now, the pictures that came yesterday from the parliament where the opposition leaders trooped into the well of the house, raised slogans over the handcuffing and when it comes to the treatment that was given to the Indians who were deported, saying that they were humiliated, they were insulted. And not just that, leaders like including Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav and those from the left parties also staged protests within the complex of the parliament. Some leaders were even symbolically wearing handcuffs and they were carrying placards that read that humans, not prisoners. For them, it is India's Vishwa Guru image that is in the dock.
अब विश्व गुरु और विश्व गुरु बनने का रास्ता क्या है? ऐसा ही होगा विश्व गुरु बनने का रास्ता कि आपके भारतीय लोगों को हथकड़ी लगा करके भेजा जाएगा भारत।
बहुत बातें की गई कि मोदी जी, ट्रंप जी बहुत अच्छे मित्र हैं और मोदी जी ने ऐसे क्यों होने दिया? क्या हम अपना जहाज नहीं भेज सकते थे उनको लेने के लिए? इस तरह से क्या इंसानों के साथ बर्ताव किया जाता है कि उनको हथकड़ियां पहना के, बेड़ियां पहना के भेजा यहाँ पे?
It is very shameful and to see that Indians are being treated badly and the 56-inch chest Prime Minister is keeping mum when Indians are being chained and treated like criminals in the flights and when they are in their boat.
The world has seen that what is the position of Vishwa Guru, World Guru, self-proclaimed by Modi, that his citizens, meaning Indian citizens, are driven out by America like animals.
Now, amid noisy protests by the opposition and repeated adjournments, it was External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar that gave a statement asserting India was engaging with the Trump administration to ensure that the deportees were not mistreated during flights. He countered the opposition's charge of inaction, detailing how shackling was as per the SOPs that were placed since 2012 and gave a breakdown of numbers where nearly 15,000 deportations have taken place since the year 2009 and arguing that the centre will take exemplary action against human traffickers.
Honorable members would be aware that the process of deportation is not a new one. I repeat, not a new one, and has been ongoing for several years. 2009, number of deportees 734. 2010, 799. 2011, 597. 2012, 530. The standard operating procedure for deportation by aircraft used by ICE that is effective from 2012. I repeat, that is effective from 2012, provides for the use of restraints. However, we have been informed by ICE that women and children are not restrained. We are, of course, engaging the US government to ensure that the returning deportees are not mistreated in any manner during the flight. At the same time, the House will appreciate that our focus should be on strong crackdown on the illegal migration industry, while taking steps to ease visas for the legitimate traveler.
Now, even with these developments and questions that are now being raised over how Indians have been treated and falling prey to agents who make them pay hefty amounts of money and then leave them to fend for themselves, what we are learning through sources that a possibly a new and improved immigration law might be on cards. It will be aimed at creating enabling framework to promote safer migration for overseas employment and also facilitate the smooth movement of individuals seeking jobs abroad. We have Nyamika with us right now. Nyamika, now this is something as far as the deportation is concerned has been made clear by the Union External Affairs Minister, who's come out to say that this has been happening in the past as well. Similar treatment has been given when it comes to the Indians who had been living illegally in the United States. However, when it comes to this time, the outrage has been over the treatment that had been given to them. And of course, coming up soon would be a meeting that would be taking place between Prime Minister Modi and the US President Donald Trump.
Well, good morning, Amita. And we have seen that how there was an uproar which was being made on the part of the opposition parties yesterday. And a similar kind of strategy is now being planned for today as well. There is going to be a meeting of the opposition party leaders at 10:30 a.m. today, in which the Congress party's MPs, the party's general secretaries and state conveners are also being called at 10:30 a.m. within the parliament, where they are going to make a strategy for the Lok Sabha. As we have seen that many of the opposition MPs have also given their adjournment motion notices within the Lok Sabha regarding this entire issue, as the opposition is basically questioning the manner in which these Indian nationals have been brought back to our country. They are saying that what was their fault, why they were being handcuffed, why they were being chained, and not just that, but in fact some of the Congress party's MPs, including the Congress Rajya Sabha MP Mr. Randeep Singh Surjewala, has also mentioned it clearly that in these 104 Indian nationals, there were many of them who were women, and why such kind of treatment was being given to them when there was just one washroom which they can use in this 40 hours of flight. And even Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has also mentioned that why we have not sent any of our aircraft to brought back these Indian nationals, and why this kind of treatment has been given to them. And for that reason, they are also demanding that it is a responsibility of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to give a statement regarding this entire issue, that why no action was being taken by the government of India and how they are going to take it forward, whether there will be any communication that is going to be made by our country to the to United States, or what kind of future course of action will be taken by the government of India regarding this entire issue. So we can expect that today as well some fireworks can be expected in the parliament session, as the opposition parties
what kind
are
of messaging that it seems that the new Trump administration seems to be giving across, rather than a civilian plane, a military aircraft that would cost probably 5 times more were used when it comes to sending back as far as those who had illegally immigrated the country. But when it comes to, is it a possibility now for a new improved immigration law that might be on the offing? Because this seems to be, as far as what the new rules that have been suggesting, let's put that out through sources, what we are learning, because this seems to be a real concern. The new rules for Indians going abroad for jobs, and especially when it comes to their safety, for the management and also for the regularization as they may take when it comes to legal means, when it comes to taking a job abroad. The new law will replace the Immigration Act of 1983. Let's put that out quickly as far as when it comes to the safety that we have been talking about. This is the Immigration Act of 1983 that it will replace. And also we talk about when it comes to the immigration laws, likely would be made stricter, especially against those who are indulging in trafficking. Strict action would be taken against them. This proposal that has been made by the Parliamentary Panel on External Affairs, and more offices of protection of immigrants, and also when it comes to the special focus focus that would be given to the states of Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, which has seen the majority of the people who'd undertake such kind of dangerous and risk, especially when it comes to going abroad or especially to countries which according to them offers them a better standard of living. Let's in the meantime also talk about how the opposition has now been batting for the outlaws and they have been on the wrong side of the law. Of course, this is a political benefit that they're trying to achieve from this, because they have been, is it a trend really that has now taken place as far as reactions that have come in from when it comes to leaders like DMK, especially when it comes to S.A. Basha, as he was, when it comes to the convict of the Coimbatore blast, the DMK government had deployed procession for the procession. When it comes to his funeral is concerned, there were police that were involved. PDP, of course, when it comes to the parliament attack, convict Afzal Guru sympathized with him as far as saying that they were disappointed with the hanging. And of course, this is something that it was ordered directly by the court. Let's talk about, especially when it comes to the other leaders, especially when it comes to NC Burhan Wani, of course, the dreaded Hizbul terrorist. What had happened with him, saying, and he was called and revered as an icon of the disaffected community, not just the NC, especially when it comes to the PDP, saying that he at least deserved a second chance. He was a youth, and they were disappointed in the way that the security forces had acted, especially when it comes to eliminating the terrorist. So these has been series of statements that have now been made by the leaders in the past. However, it is to be noted that all of them who have now returned to the country were illegally living in the United States of America, and this was the very promise and the poll plank that was made by Donald Trump upon taking office in the White House, saying that all of the aliens or the outlaws, according to the United States, would be taken out of the country. And this is exactly what is now happening. We'll get you more reactions. You're watching Times Now. Back after a short break.